I think we spent enough time messing about here in Bright Falls. We do have a murder investigation to solve, so we should
Check out
probably...
the town, Anderson.
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Probably crack on. So we can use the car to travel between locations. That's good to know. That is something that we are allowed to do. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson.
Uh-oh.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex, Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders.
Uh-oh.
You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
I think that's fair. Things have changed here. It's notable.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
It's
Let's
fancy,
start looking for
wasn't it?
Nightingale where he was killed.
The motorcycle also wasn't here.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Oops, I was trying to look in. No, put the gun up. Put the gun away. I don't need to. Oh, for God's sakes! Thank you. Trying to see what that says. Can't quite work that out. Well, awesome. Okay, fair enough then. Well, before we head on down to there, I want to go check out these rental cabins because I would very much like to see, you know, what that's all about.
Where is Nightingale hiding? Where is the overlap?
So that is... So they're up there, right? So I've got to go through here. Okay, that can be done. That's the way through there. That's the way we got through there initially. That's all, again, initially meant to be FBC closed. Shadow, please. You need to... Yeah, you need to, you know, work that properly. Game. Damn it, game. I want to get a cool view. You're like, no, we cannot allow you closer to the fence. That would be breaking the rules. I'm like, the hell with your rules. Never mind. Now that is pretty, isn't it? Okay, so...
Casey, you go ahead to the murder side. I'll catch up.
If you say so.
Here we are, up here. Oh, of course. Of course it's locked. Boo! Alright, fine. We'll go to the murder site. We'll be good boys.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult.
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Wait, that's... Oh my... From the TV! Hello?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you
Wait.
two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
That would explain the van and the bike.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
We're going to Coffee World, aren't we?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
Huh.
So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
It is a pretty badass sweater.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Very interesting.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Prunes my ass.
Da 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 da. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted to a transmitter that is not one of ours. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. You may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so the raccoons can't get to it anymore. He's selling his armor beer. Good stuff.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
He's like, I'm already there,
A lot of
Anderson.
things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know.
Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Fancy meeting you here.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
I keep pressing left trigger to zoom in. I did spot this. Would ya shut up?
We've
Thank
seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to spot Alex, I'm not gonna lie. Using our footprints. Someone's knocked this down. The tripod's missing. Interesting.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved.
God.
Forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Agreed. Okay, so we have some information we had here on the cult. Yeah, more carvings. Not a good sign. I doubt it's idle. Freaking birds, man. Uh-oh.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Guess we're following the tracks. I don't like this, kids. I don't like this at all. We know he's dangerous. Yeah. I'll say I'm a fan. You notice those footprints are like glowing, kinda?
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Boy,
I can feel
Christ in
something.
game.
Presence. Nightingale isn't far.
This fucking game. Yeah. I was like expecting something to happen, but I wasn't sure if it was actually going to do it. Gonna be needing those, I have a funny feeling. Out of curiosity as well, so there is this trauma pad. I feel like we should probably use that. Equip. Oh, there's this quick slot stuff. Alright, let's go heal up. That seems like a thing we should probably do. Low. I've gone this way before. Oh, this is the lathe. That looks bad. What?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Yeah.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before.
No.
They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Toggle flashlight boot to increase damage to darkness and burn through dark substance.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Is this the ritual?
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them. Pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Right.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
We're getting into some weird shit. Okay. So, Cauldron Lake. This is obviously our main case here, so we've got a lot of stuff. So where did he go? So, yeah. He went through the tree to somewhere. What? Yeah, what's it a threshold to? It's all very confusing. He's gone into the forest somewhere. Yeah, that's just clear. It led us to another page.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
The witch's hut. Yeah, Paige is trying to tell me where to find the fuse. Man, we're getting some weird shit.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Alright, well. Next up, I guess, is need to find a fuse and then get the lights working, apparently, over at the thing.
Find the witch's hut.
Okay, well. How the hell am I going to find a fuse around here? Where does one even begin here? Could be anywhere. Unless... That was weird. Did you see that? I do feel like occasionally the game, like... There is a very occasional kind of, maybe the fuse is around the witch's hut's my only guess. I can't see it being out here. I think it might be by where the, you know, where we found, like, the chair and such and that lunchbox? Might be near there. Right, let's get back to Alex here.
This is the witch's hut.
Yes, indeed. We've been here before.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Okay, so there's got to be some sort of power unit around here, right?
Anderson,
Here we are.
thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I
Right.
need to find one to turn on the lights.
So my guess is it's over here. I don't know that for sure, but this ain't my first video game.
This fuse is busted.
Damn. Okay. Can't say I like that.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
I know, right? I mean, I don't quite know what's going to happen when we do this, but I'm a little terrified. Good job, Gabe. Hey, now it's working. Nice. Ah, and this is it's a break room, a place you can save your progress. Nice. Well, let's have a look around, I guess. Just gonna,
Another page.
is indeed.
Making progress.
Ah, so the Phomos acts as a, acts as our save. I appreciate that, sure. Let's make a hard-boiled save here. I haven't done one of those yet. Sounds good. Give me a quick save as well. Cheers.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay. We're getting ourselves into some crazy stuff, aren't we?
Witch's ladle. Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch.
It's back at the
The
tree.
image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
So you're telling me we need to get hold of... Oh boy. Can't say I like the sound of this. Like the sound of those, though. Okay. So we're off to the ladle, right? Okay. That's not what I meant to press. Alright. Let's go then. So, what do we think might happen when we, turn that on as well. I guess it makes sense, yeah, that it powers the lights talking about. Okay. That's neat. We should probably make note of that. that would... Did you just see Saga? Okay. So, we need to find or get hold of, like, the dude's heart or something? I mean, we gotta work out ourselves. Let's see if that would turn off or something. Okay. Should we go back to the murder site, I guess? Alex? Alex, was that you? I do not like this. That door wasn't open. Holy fucking shit! What is this? Sir, you need to put the axe down, sir. I'm giving you a... Yeah, I knew what my dodge button was.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Good God. We've got ourselves in some shit here now, haven't we? God. Hey, ammo space. Hello. It's locked. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. More puzzles to solve. So that guy took some damn beating, didn't he? That was worrying. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Is there a clue? There is a clue. Update code 0513 17 23 739. I'm too good at video games. Yoink! You can quick slot weapons in the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwing items. Okay. I think we should do that. Okay, so give me the handgun. I usually have this in a particular sort of order. Let's have the handgun up here. I would like the shotgun. Put the shotgun down below. I can even quick slot stuff like this too. Okay, I don't know if I need to. Give me healing over there, and give me that over there, I suppose. So you'll notice that our flashlight is yeah, we need to put that together, and that does take a moment, so that's good to know. So as we flashlight boost, we can yeah, and once that's gone. Like, you don't get that back, so you got to be careful with that stuff. Right, well, we've had our first kill of the game, everyone. I'm sure we're gonna have more. You don't wanna call this in, Anderson? Just murdered a freaking dude. Great. Alright. So, we've got to work out what we're doing here at this point. How we're going to make progress. No. Definitely nothing here. Also, our page.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash.
There was.
Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
So where are we gonna find this? Yeah, so notice that this second bit here is just like completely rewritten from whatever was originally there. That is very interesting. So we need to work out where in the heck. Oh, okay, so it's part of that. Interesting. So we gotta work out where we're gonna. So yeah, like looking at this. So Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition has suddenly changed. Saga addressed the witch, squeezed the reed. So we need to find Nightingale's heart, is my assumption of the situation. I could be wrong, though. Surely we're not, like, expected to go back to the coroner's office to grab the heart and come up something like that. That seems a bit unnecessary. I don't remember this bit at all. Hey, it's the tent! I recognize this. Or at least, not recognize, but... UFOs, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. And you. Take me after 1:15. After I finished my armor, I got to the car and drove, crashing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past bright falls to Cauldron Lake. Tried to find the right spot, right motion, the right thought, the combination to have it all lined to make it happen. Scanned the sky with the shapes, the objects, nothing. Well, blink repeatedly. I think I see the after image of an octahedron. Okay. Thanks. Alright, well that gives us manuscript pages for upgrades. So, we have the handgun. Headshots and that. We also have the shotgun now. Let's see what this can do. Extra reload speed. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down Kill enemy to restore health. The amount of restored health depends on the strength of the enemy. That's kind of neat. I like that. I think all of those sound pretty good. The pistol one, like the extra magazine side, I don't really care. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun the enemy for an extended duration. I don't know if I'd like any of these, really. I'm on the toy for now. Nope, nothing there. Let's go further down. I don't know if there is anything further down here. I don't know that I want to go further down here, truth be told, but, well, this is life decisions that we're making, and probably about to regret too. You know how it is. I keep pressing the wrong button there, it's kind of frustrating. Well, good day then, everyone. This would make sense. If at any point you can't see it in progress, it's probably because you need to go to the case board.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
What is it? Well, about to work it out. Yeah, there are words tattooed on the heart that are part of the ritual. And we definitely need it.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
I can, whoops. I can think of where it probably actually is.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Huh.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they
Whoa.
played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
That was kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Yeah, abound general store with them near the murder site, and that's where we need to go.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
This is what leads you to here.
I'm done here
Casey,
yet.
Yeah.
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
No comment. Yeah. So it's worth noting that, yeah, just like pointing the flashlight at it does do everything. You do actually have to, not press that button. Ooh, that's kind of dicey, the aiming. That went really badly, didn't it? Alright, well, we're going to donate that battery power to charity, everyone. Let's hope that doesn't bite us in the ass.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
The wave
Legible.
crashed on the far side of the mirror. That is really weird. Oops.
Sounds sounds literary. But what does it mean?
I don't know.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
That doesn't feel
And
good
now I need to
confidence.
give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
You say it makes total sense,
There are
but
cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
so one thing I'm kind of curious about to see what the game will do is like, if we get to a point where we run out of flashlight, like, does that mean we just can't kill anything? And we're sure the game's not gonna like just screw us like that. I wouldn't have thought, but I don't know.
All around you.
That's not good. Shit, there's a few of them. Okay. I need to plan this very carefully what I'm about to do here. The moment I walk out of here, it's going to be chaos. This is bad. Let's dance!
One like that.
Ooh! That looked like a brutal shot. Ooh! Man, you've got to be like really accurate with that flashlight. Really accurate with that flashlight. Man, I just keep messing it up. I've like donated so many batteries to like nothingness. Just gotta get better at my controls. Also, these guys are eating up an absolute bucket ton of ammunition as well, which is worrying. Right. Weirdest ritual I've ever done.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Graphically, this is fucking awesome.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.